Alright, here in game 3 we're playing against the Druid. This is a great hand. A little bit clunky, but since we're, once again, since we have so much expensive stuff in our deck, keeping 4 and under, in my opinion, is probably appropriate most of the time. We play first, and bite is fine. We don't get a turn 2 play except our shapeshift, but we'll see what our opponent busts out. He's usually with the coin, your opponents play something on turn 1 with their coin, a 2-drop, which is usually good. But this once again, the clunkiness of our deck, this is a satisfactory hand. Alright, he didn't play anything, which makes me feel a little bit better. We're at least going to be following up with a Cobra or a Jungle Panther next turn. Pint-sized Summoner, pretty good. Makes his guys cheaper. I think we're just going to bust out the Cobra now, since we can potentially just eat his 2/2. Or anything bigger that he plays for cheaper. Okay. So he's going to make his guy bigger. And then attack us. This is actually fine too. We get to basically eat 2 cards for our 1. So the value that we get out of this is actually very good. So I'm trying to think best use of my mana here though. So we're going to obviously eat his 4/4. We just took care of 2 cards for 1. So that was great value for us. And I think we'll just bust out the Panther. Seems appropriate. We could also do the Swordsmith and attack him, but I like the Panther. Doesn't maximize our mana use, but it does get us a 4/2 stealth. So we can potentially eat whatever he plays here. Oh, he's got his own Panther. Okay. Now he's busting the coin out and ooze. Okay. So we're close, very close to getting that Sea Giant online. Trying to think of the best play here. Could play the Knight, which gives us 2 guys, both of which trade for both of his guys. And it would make our Sea Giant almost guaranteed next turn. So I think we'll do that. So we're going to swing at him. And then we'll play our Knight. And pass. He could swipe, but that won't kill everything. Okay. Does kill a lot of our guys. He's going to trade, I'm assuming, or just go for us. Alright. That's actually okay, too. Unfortunately, still a mana away from our Sea Giant. Not ideal. 6 mana. What's the best 6 mana thing we can do? I think we play Crocolisk plus Defender. Could also do this Swordsmith plus Defender. Both of those are pretty solid plays. This might actually be better because we start getting additional value right away. So we're going to do the defender between them. Get some huge dudes, and we'll start swinging in on them. And we're still pretty much protected from Swipe and Starfall, the one that he did against us. Fair amount of power and toughness on board. Okay. I can live with that. Alright. So he's going to silence our guy and makes the trade there. That's pretty good. And he's going to restore some health to himself, get a 3-3. It's not bad either. I think it's time to bust out big ol' Mr. Sea Giant. So we'll bust out our 8-8. And then we'll kill his owl. And pass. Okay. So he's going to use his ability and trade his guy. So he had to use quite a few resources, but he is going to successfully get rid of our 8-8. He's also going to take 8 damage for it. He's just busting all the cards in his hand out. So this is actually a fine turn for us. He had to use a lot of resources there. Well, let's get our Jungle Panther out. I like the stealth. I'm a little scared of sweepers, but guess we'll do this guy. We'll do our Crocolisk, and then we'll swing at him. If he does Starfall, he'll take care of these two, but at least our Crocolisk will survive, so it's not the end of the world. Unfortunately, Druids have some good sweepers. Starfall and Swipe are both a big deal. Alright, Taunter I can deal with. Oh, it made his Taunter big, too. Alright. That's pretty good. Thankfully, we still get to deal with it fairly easily. So we do Bite, give ourselves some additional attack, give ourselves more additional attack. We attack the 3/7 Taunter, and then we're going to kill it, finish it off with our Leper Gnome. Then we'll kill his 4/4. Guess we could start gunning for him, but I don't want him to eat my Crocolisk, so we'll make this trade. We'll attack him for 2, and I could play the Wolf Rider and attack him, but then he could use his Shapeshift and kill my Wolf Rider, so I'd almost rather use the Wolf Rider as a pseudo sort of removal spell against something in a pinch. Patriarch. Yeah, so I can use Wolf Rider against that. That was a great play for him, though. Ooh, Dark Scale Healer's not bad. So he's got the Taunter. Okay, let me think here. I think that we do... Okay, we'll play our Wolf Rider. Get some attack. Kill this guy with him. We're gonna eat his 2/2. and then we'll play our Dark Scale Healer and heal our guys up a little bit. And get a 4/5/2. Oh, wow. Okay. And attack us. Alright, that was pretty good. Currently cannot kill this guy, so guess we're just going to work on our opponent a little bit. Do this, do our ability, and opponent, and pass. At this point, we really want to make sure we draw a fatty before our opponent. Oh man, that was a huge fatty for him to draw. Alright, well, that's quite the setback, as a matter of fact. Especially since it has taunt. So that was one of the best draws I think he could have gotten. However, we get to get our own phenomenal draw here, so that's good. So we'll play this. Obviously drawing some cards. Get some more value. Well, I gotta be honest, not quite as much value as I had hoped for. So I guess we'll just use our ability and pass. Yeah, that was a harsh draw for him. His Ancient of War is much more impressive there than our Ancient of Lore, I gotta be honest. Can't attack him anymore. Wow, that was another great draw. Yep, eats our dude and gets to swing at us, and we can't swing at him. Geez. Some issues here. Alright, I think I actually know what to do here. We don't get as much value as I'd like, but this is actually satisfactory. So, we get to do Stormpike Commando. Where do we deal the 2 damage, you ask? Why, to this guy. Then he gets enraged. Then we kill his guy. Lost a lot of value there, but that guy was just setting us back tremendously. So now we do our Patriarch, so his Tiger is at least forced to attack our Taunter. And then we can start working on him. And I guess we might as well bust our charge guy out. Oh, that was a good one. So he gets to deal 1 to it and draw another card. That was a great draw for him. So he's definitely drawing a little bit better than we are, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that. And, well, another Taunter is good. Unfortunately, he has a Taunter, which is not good. Yeah, him having the Taunter is really harsh. Really harsh. Yeah, actually, this proved to be a pretty bad draw. It doesn't really do that much for us. He's continuing to stave off our attack, and his draws have just been, unfortunately, better than ours. I can't do anything good here. I really can't. I can't even attack the tiger with this because of the stupid taunt. I can trade both of my guys for the taunt. I don't even see why that's good. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty bad turn for us. He's just gonna eat our guy. Not super thrilled with how this is going. Not gonna lie here. Yeah, this is real bad. Real bad. Angry chicken. Well, I guess that was a bad draw for him, so that helps. Alright, we need some more of our fatties, though. Pretty sure we have that one that gives all our minions +1. That would have been phenomenal. Now I can just start eating our guys. Yep. Losing all sorts of value here. Alright, engineer. Let's draw again. Bite. Alright, that's actually pretty good. So we have to take care of that tiger. So we have to trade here, eat his tiger. And then we get to preserve our bite. I guess that's not terrible. We're still in more trouble than I'd like, but it's not over yet. So that's the good news. Alright, once again, another phenomenal draw. Okay, so we have to do the mechanic, and we have to get rid of that thing's divine shield. I guess I could technically attack it now, but I'd take 4, and then he'd get to swing at me again. So I think I'm just probably going to throw a mechanic at it to get rid of his divine shield. I'd rather do that. I risk if he draws a mass removal spell. I guess either way I have to get rid of that divine shield, don't I? Alright, let's get rid of the divine shield. And pass. Alright. Man, having a lot of issues. Having a lot of issues. Swipe's not bad. Okay. I think we swipe his dude. And then we'll get some armor going and attack him. Alright, great. Innervate, pretty worthless this late, so dead draw for him is definitely necessary. Let's see what we get. There we go. That's perfect. So we got a fatty. Attack him. Drop fatty and pass. Have him dead next turn unless he can kill us this turn. Oh, taunter. Alright, that's actually okay. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Here's what we do. We bite. And use our ability. And eat his taunter. And attack him for 6. And drop our dude. And pass. Alright. Looks like we got there. Yep. Alright. That was a close match. Or close game, I should say. But we did get there. Just committed suicide. Because we had the win anyway. Makes sense. Alright. Good. Very good. I'll see you next round. Got some gold, too.